All right, guys, real quick, let's talk. I am in the middle of doing a timing belt on this. You can see this PT Cruiser. Now, what I want to discuss, because timing belt, I think I've covered this on several other videos. So let's talk about the engine supports. All right, now we all know, well, we should know, typical PT Cruiser has 4 engine supports. Okay, 3 on the front side of the engine, which is they've been known to call them motor mounts. And we have 1 transmission mount over here that never gets any work. In other words, I have yet to see one fail. Like if I have the transmission and the engine out, I would go back in with a new one anyway. But as far as getting a lot of work, enough work to damage it or whatever, no, I haven't. Wear it out rather. I haven't had one that's actually worn out. So now this customer here, I've already done the upper and the lower mount, guys. Remember, these are the 2 easiest mounts to do yourself, DIY, from a DIY standpoint. They're fairly inexpensive and they're very easy to do. However, there is a 3rd mount, guys, on this car that people tend to overlook. And I don't think it's so much of overlooking. I think it's a matter of the severity to replace it. Okay, yes, this is the mount right here. Now this mount, I don't even have the engine laying on it, but you can see all the space up here. That means that bushing is worn, guys. So yes, that mount should be replaced. And guys, that could cause all kinds of noise, all kinds of weird problems, a lot of problems, in fact. So I highly recommend, if you see this like this and your engine moving excessively, to get it replaced, guys. Wow, from the look of this, y'all see this? Somebody been spraying white lube all up in here, even on the bushing. So they might be hearing some squeaking noise on the bumps, which very well could be coming from here. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's best to get this stuff. Wow. Yeah, they just spraying the whole. And some people do that for maintenance, just in case it's thinking about squeaking. They'll lubricate the bushings, and this lower control arm goes up and down, and those bushings fail all the time. Now you can't get those. You have to get a whole complete control arm. At least that's the way I do it. I'm sure you can buy the bushings. Some shothead out there would like to have fun and bang out bushings and press in new bushings. No, I just rather have a lower control arm included with the bushings and the ball joint. Okay, now let's talk about the center mount, because I need you to understand something. Why this is not a DIY job. That is simply because the timing belt has to come out, guys. Now, the mount is, the way to remove it is through this area. I'm already in the process of doing timing belt. So here's the mount I'm about to install. So I decided to stop and discuss this guy with you guys. Okay, this sits inside the frameware of the car like this. All right, but in order to remove it, there's too much right here, which means the timing belt and the covers and this pulley have to come off to get it out properly. Now, there are some guys out there that will take a pry bar and just bend, push, and squeeze it out of here, but I'm not one of those guys, because it's fairly easy for me to do it right. Guys, when you get ready to do one, if you're not going to replace the belt, well, matter of fact, that's a good time to go ahead and replace the belt and the water pump and everything else. So let me go grab, my light just died, guys. Let me take a break real quick. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, I'm back. So let's get on with it, guys. Yes, you will have to remove this, because this is actually blocking this. So I have the bolt already loose. Remember, guys, timing belt is already off. All right, I'm just going through the motions. Once you get this far, everything's pretty self-explanatory as far as how to replace the mount. It's held on by 4 bolts. I already have the 2 out in the bottom. So let's get the 2 out up top. Lay those to the side. Let's get this other one out. From there, you may have to adjust the engine up and down to remove it, but it looks like I got a straight shot out. Look at that. That's how you gain all that room. The pulley had to come out, but like I say, a lot of guys will take a pry bar and just bend it. Come on out to pop them. All right, here we go, guys. Now look at all of that. That is just normal wear, guys. This car has 100,000 miles. I have a fender cover on here, guys, so don't panic. That is my old mount. Where is my new mount? Yes, it should get rid of all of your banging, squeaking, and noise, guys, because what's happening is your engine is basically sitting on the cradle. If all your bushings, remember guys, what's in between your engine and your frame is bushings to cushion the blow, okay? So from time to time they will wear. You will need new motor mounts. Look at all this. This is a $140,000 bushing. It's wore out. It has a lifespan on it just like anything else, guys. Now look at this one. Fresh to the top. And guys, a difference in this one, this is OEM quality. So this is Mopar OEM. So it is made with even tougher bushing. Now this looks like OEM too, but from the factory. What? This is a 08, some 8 years ago maybe? No, 16. Oh, longer than that, guys. So my point is, this car been on since birth. This mount been on since birth. So it did its job. Now you can go like Advanced AutoZone, get bushings, but they will be cheaper quality, guys. You get what you pay for. This is OEM high quality. You should never have to replace this again. Well, I mean, it's gonna wear, but it's not gonna wear as quickly as the cheap one would. All right, so I am technically done with this. Now this car gonna have 3 fresh new mounts on it. Remember guys, the upper and the lower was already replaced. So it shouldn't have no or no vibration. Just set that in there, install all the bolts that was removed. And guys, that is pretty much it as far as the motor mount. Now, like I say, the only thing that's stopping this from being a DIY is that the timing has to come off. So if you're good with taking timing, dealing with your timing system, go for it. But if not, get a mechanic to do it, all right? Because it's not easy. Yes, I know I tend to make stuff look easy, but don't go by that, guys. All right, I'm a seasoned veteran at this point in my career, so my main goal is to make everything easy at this point. So I don't want to chit chat y'all to death, guys. Just wanted to bring up, I don't think I've ever spoke about this center mount on PT Cruisers, Neons. What else had this? A lot of other vehicles had this. Those are the only 2 I can think of. 69 Dartman got a Neon, so I know he pretty much I know he once replaced this mount, likely when he did the timing belt. So yeah, the Darts Neons I haven't seen in a while, guys. So let me as you can see, I got a lot of work to do, guys. I'm going in with new timing belt, new water pump, new everything. So let me get to work, guys. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video.